Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you the satirical physical media article is hilarious and yet very true. So I saw this picture floating around with just a headline that said "Depressed man can't afford therapy, so he buys 4K player instead," and I thought that was hilarious. And I even shared that on my community tab, that picture on my community tab. But I thought, you know what? I want to read this article. I want to see what they actually say in this article. Now, I want to tell you guys before we get into it, because we're going to read through the article and have a good laugh. This is a satirical article. It is not real. This did not really happen. It's done as a joke, and it is hilarious. I know it kind of spoils a joke when you got to tell it up front, but some people might take this as true, and I don't want people to take this as true. So I'm going to go ahead and pop out this article from harddrive.net, and there you go. See it? I'm sure you guys have seen this floating around if you're in the physical media world. Like I said, I shared it on my community tab. It says, "Depressed man unable to afford therapy buys 4K Blu-ray player instead." The scroll down, it says, "Toronto. Despite not being able to afford to go to therapy, local depressed man Patrick Cole's friends have confirmed he's been in better spirits lately after he purchased a new 4K Blu-ray player instead of seeking professional help." Sometimes that's all you need, right? Just a good player, a Blu-ray 4K player, and it gives you such a good movie, and stuff like that can be very cathartic. It says, "I haven't seen him crack a smile in weeks, but yesterday he was grinning ear to ear after watching The Beekeeper 4K Blu-ray." Good action movie, right? Cole's friend Michael Graves wrote on social media, "Things have been really rough for him lately. He's just had no passion for life, and we've been urging him to get help. So it's really great to see that he did." So that's hilarious. I know, this is crazy. It's hilarious. It continues by saying, "Cole himself posted about his experience, urging others who suffer from depression to seek out their own 4K Blu-ray player before it's too late." I do urge people to seek out a new 4K player, Blu-ray player, because physical media is a superior format. It's much better than streaming ever will be, and it does. I know that once again, this is a joke, but it does put a smile on your face. It really does. He continued by saying, "I was in a really dark place and needed help. Luckily, I have people who care about me that got me on the right path. Unfortunately, therapy is really expensive. Yes, all medical stuff is expensive in today's day and age. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, so that just wasn't an option. But a 4K Blu-ray player was within my means, and now I'm a totally different person. I've never been happier. Sure, all the deep-seated underlying causes of my depression are still present, but now I can watch all these 4K movies in Dolby Vision whenever I want without having to worry about whether it's on the streaming service or if David Zaslav will erase it from history. To all those who suffer depression, I urge you to forget therapy and get a 4K Blu-ray player as soon as possible." That's right. That's what you do, right? You shove that shit down like a man. You shove that down. You watch an action flick on a Blu-ray player. And I love that it says it's don't have to worry about streaming or David Zaslav, who's a CEO of Warner Brothers, removing it from history, because he does a lot of that. He does a lot of. That's why I said this is it's hilarious. Yes, somehow very true. I mean, a good comedy always has a nugget of truth in it. Without the nugget of truth, it's not funny, right? I mean, you expand on it, you make jokes about it, and once again, I will get to when I get to the end of this, I want to give you guys a nice little message. But let's continue with this article. It says. In a press statement, Panasonic spokesperson John Copeland shared that the company will begin marketing specifically towards people suffering from depression. In the age of digital streaming, where people mind-numbingly scroll through the void in order to find some semblance of light in their lives, we realize that our DPUB 820 4K Blu-ray player is the only thing that can give people hope. I love that. I love that. That is hilarious. And I agree with that. That once again, a little bit is people. It's a comedy, right? But you're endlessly scrolling through it, through streaming over and over and over, never really finding anything. And I love that they even threw in like this Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player, like fake guy telling you about how they're going to market that. Honestly, if you would market this stuff towards dudes, and say that maybe they make you happy. Yeah, I mean, that's your market to begin with, people. It sort of is. And it continues by saying, in this day and age, in this economy, it makes no financial sense to pay the exuberant prices for therapy when you can instead buy our premium player and enjoy true happiness the way only a nice collection of movies can. Yes, physical media is the superior format. A nice collection of curated movies of your favorites on a Blu-ray, 4K, DVD. just it's happiness. It truly is happiness. It says you'll still hate yourself deep down, as you should, because you are a man, and you'll still lack purpose in life, but you'll always know that your movies will be available to watch in the most beautiful, crystal clear picture. No algorithm will ever take that away. That is true. No algorithm will take that away, and they'll never leave you like a woman would, right? They'll never leave you. If you want to see some boobs, you can pop in a movie, and it'll never leave you. Never complain. Never say you collect too much. These are all jokes, people. These are all jokes. It says at press time, David Zaslav reportedly held an emergency meeting to see if it was possible to delete people's Blu-rays. I like that. That was good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that off there, guys. But there you guys have it. I just wanted to read those because I see those all the time. I see those fake headlines on stuff. I wonder sometimes if they're even real, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish nowadays as well between the satirical headlines and the real headlines. And I do want to say this. Yes, a lot of that was jokes, right? That was meant to be funny, and I say there's a nugget of truth in there because that's why I say it's very true. Because yes, as someone who's a collect physical media, that I talk about that all the time, the algorithm and streaming, how you just constantly scroll and how you should own your favorites and how physical media is happy and superior. I say that stuff all the time, so that it really resonated and connected with me. But I love that myself, I can make fun of myself and seeing that, and I hope it didn't offend you. And also, I do want to say though, truly, this is me being honest here. If you really are experiencing depression or need help, please reach out to somebody. Please, I know they had the suicide hotline, and I know you can dial 988. I think that's nationwide in the U.S. 988 to talk to somebody. So if you are feeling down and depressed and you need help, please call that number 988 or find the suicide prevention hotline and get you help. Yes, this was all jokes and it was funny, but depression is serious and it can cause a lot of problems. And if you have it, I just know somebody's out there looking out for you. And it may not feel like it, and I know that may not seem like it's helping, but somebody's out there looking for you. But let me know what you guys thought about this article and how you feel about physical media. Did you get a little laugh at this? Can we laugh at this a little bit? And as a physical media lover, as physical media collectors, let me know what you guys thought about all this in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. That would be awesome if you earn you guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hit me, or like this video, or hit this video, I thank you for sticking this along wherever y'all are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always seriously support physical media because it truly is a superior format. And if you are depressed, please dial 988 or the suicide prevention hotline and get you some help. Godspeed.